If you enjoy the broad range of programs on 94.1 3WBC and would like to contribute to the continued growth of this exciting local communications medium, why not join us? We're currently recruiting members to join our technical and production teams, train as on-air presenters, undertake administrative roles, or simply enjoy being part of a dynamic group. Membership details are online at 3wbc.org.au. 94.1 3WBC, informing and entertaining Melbourne's Inner East.
And the time is just easing up to 29 minutes before 10 o'clock, and I'm very pleased to welcome on this Easter Monday holiday, because Neighbourhood Watch never sleeps, Mr. Ray Summers. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Peter.
How are you?
I'm well. I note you and I are in our casual gear. No ties today or
that's
suits.
Right. No.
So we're allowed to come in our casual gear.
Yeah,
We won't talk about the football.
No.
Past that.
Yes. I think we'll give that a wide berth.
Yes, but I did notice. Did you notice the three teams on the bottom of the ladder? Hawthorn,
Yes.
North Melbourne and Sydney.
Interesting.
Isn't
Interesting.
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Anyway.
I noticed the pundits are already deciding who's going to be in the grand final. For
Yes.
goodness sake, how many games have we played? It's been, 3 rounds or 4
Four.
rounds? 4 rounds now.
Yes.
And we're deciding who's going to appear on the big
Who's
day.
going to be
Oh,
up the top?
Give me a
You are right. And you are right, Peter. We don't go to sleep. What I was going to... In brief, we've had our second crime prevention field activity last Thursday, the 30th of March. Oh, it's 2 or 3 Thursdays ago. 20 volunteers, 2 police minibuses and 2 officers. And we visited 2 areas that were police hotspots for theft from motor vehicles. One was the Burwood One shopping centre, and for those who are a bit older, the old Kmart shopping centre.
Burwood One.
Do you remember where Kmart was on the corner of Burwood Road and Blackburn Road?
Yes.
Well, that's where I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Got
Yes,
a
I'm
new
with you.
name.
Yes, of course, yeah.
The new name's probably been in about 10 years. But
That's right.
And the residential areas in Wattle Park. And then we had another couple attack the area, small area around Blackburn Secondary College, corner of Williams Road and Springfield Road. And the top crime in the state is theft from motor vehicles.
Still, despite all the work that you and your other neighbourhood watchers put in other zones, it is still one of the worst. Number one crime.
Well, of course, the sad part is, believe it or not, I still understand it's something like 1 in 5 cars left on the street is unlocked.
Is that right?
So, if you're looking for a new laptop, we could do a little bit of walking.
Yeah, it sounds funny, but it's not. It's serious. It runs into millions of dollars.
Well, you know what happens, of course. This is the second chapter of the story. If you've got an oldish computer, leave it on the back seat in your unlocked car, claim on the insurance and you got a new one.
Now, if any of our listeners hadn't thought of that, getting into petty crime in the past, there's a clue for you.
There it is.
Thank you, Ray.
And some would say, well, I've paid insurance, why shouldn't I?
Why shouldn't I get something back?
Yes.
I know, yes, true enough.
Anyway, our next field day, Peter, is planned for Friday the 21st of April, and we will visit other Whitehorse police hotspots. I'll get a rap over the knuckles for soliciting crime, won't I? Goodness. Safe Plate Day. The first one's coming up at Bunnings Box Hill South, Saturday the 29th of April from 10 till 3. This is a big day and we will install anti-theft screws for a gold coin donation and 15 minutes of your time. And I urge residents to be early. Don't leave it to the last minute.
And that is a very good scheme. You've really been doing very well with that over the last several years now.
Yes, we have. We haven't stopped theft of number plates.
No.
But the chief over Box Hill, Ron Sinclair, I think I'm correct, Sergeant, while the Vic roads are not, they say there's no evidence to say that you've stopped number plate theft.
Right.
Well, Ron will say, in the last 20 years, of all the number plate thefts that I'm aware of, not one of them has been off a car that's had the plates fastened with anti-theft screws.
Yeah,
So he said...
Speaks volumes.
Yeah. And I mean, we're
Well,
pumping out, what is it, 1 million new cars a year?
Is that right?
Some enormous
Oh,
figure.
my goodness.
Yes. Perhaps that's Australia-wide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably Australia-wide, but even so, that's a lot of motor
It's
vehicles.
a lot
isn't
of new number plates out on the
My
road,
word.
isn't it?
it? Yeah.
And car dealers won't put them on with anti-theft screws.
Why not? That's a bit...
Well, I can't answer why
Short-sighted.
not. Yes, I think so. I think manufacturers should be made to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over in Manningham, on the mega mile of cars around Elgar Road, around that area,
Yes.
one of the dealers there was putting anti-theft screws in, $15 extra. Cop
they're
that.
good, aren't they? They are good.
We're moving on, Peter.
Yes.
Here again, Neighbourhood Watch Whitehorse has funded uniforms for local police patrol so they can increase their coverage in Whitehorse. Police must be trained and learn how to ride up and down steps and do all that sort of thing and be able to use their mobile phone and their camera while they're riding, etc. Anyway, a specialty is catching drivers on mobile phones at traffic lights and the pedestrians jaywalking. Catching people on mobile phones, they just ride up beside you, just park beside your car, take the photo,
Hello.
and you're there on your...
Good morning.
Their visible presence on streets and footpaths and in shopping areas is very valuable.
That's terrific.
And we notice with Safe Plate Day, because there are lots of police around, there is absolutely no theft off the shelves in Bunnings because there are police there.
Good point.
Drops dramatically.
That's worthwhile.
No one knocks anything off. One team in Whitehorse recently picked up 60 offenders on mobile phones in a short space of time on one bike ride.
Is that right?
So, there we are.
People will not learn. And what's the
No.
fine? The fine now is in excess of $250.
I'm not sure what it is.
I have a feeling it's about $350, something
Yeah.
like that.
Anyway, we're slow learners. Now, we've moved over from the bike squad to the highway patrol. The local highway patrol has started a 3-month operation concerning speed near 40-kilometre school zones and other low-level speed zones in the eastern region. Police are asking drivers to slow down. And on Friday, I saw 3 drivers apprehended by the patrol. What a way to start your holidays, contributing to the government for speeding or other road offences. 2 of the 3 I saw, they were in unmarked cars and one was a plainclothes officer. So you don't know how they turn up.
Oh,
eh?
no.
It's a bit like people on the radio. Normally we wear a tie and suit, but
That's right.
you don't know about us today.
You do not. I've ditched the dinner suit.
I haven't been elevated to that. I'm waiting for a pay rise and then I could get one.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Now, I'll tell you what, Nuttawading and Blackburn got on the map the other day. 2 raids in Nuttawading. Police discovered 855 kilos of ice and was found in a shipment of 70 boxes of flooring boards. We'll be going around ripping up the flooring boards at home, I can see that.
Oh,
Other raids in Blackburn North and Blackburn South, Box Hill North and Doncaster netted 40 kilos of drugs, manufacturing gear, 140,000 cash, plus 175,000 contraband cigarettes. Anyone with information is urged to phone Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000.
that was all over the news last week, wasn't
Yes,
it? Yeah.
and I won't identify where the street was that they were putting them in this factory. It was up there at Norcal, I think it is, Road.
Okay,
Did
right.
I-
Yes, I know where that is.
Did I
yeah.
mention that?
No.
No.
Okay.
Sharp rise in thefts and assaults. Whitehorse has bucked the trend when it comes to the state's rising crime figures. However, thefts and assaults are up at a 5-year high, new data shows. In the Crime Stats Agency data at the end of December, end of December 2016, Whitehorse is shown to have recorded a 4.9% drop in crime, down from 8,475 recorded offences the year before, down to 8,060. Despite the overall drop in crime offences, Whitehorse recorded a sharp rise in number of thefts, up 23.9%. That was 3,293 thefts recorded in Whitehorse in 2016, the highest in the last 5 years. And I guess why you control one area, the other one gallops.
Unfortunately.
Goes like a madman.
Yes.
Now, want to mention, and I learnt about this, the transit lane on the Eastern Freeway, which I think is very nice when there's 2 people on board. On the Eastern Freeway is for vehicles with at least 1 passenger other than the driver. On the inward journey, there is a transit lane which ends near Hoddle Street, about 300 metres before the end. There is a camera to take photos. And in 2016, the camera took photos of over 2,400 drivers with no passengers. Those drivers all received a ticket for the breach, an expensive shortcut.
I'll say.
A very quick summary of what's happened in Whitehorse over the last 4 weeks. Burglaries, over 46. Theft from motor vehicles, over 35. And theft of motor vehicles, 21, over 21. And our number plates, we only had about 8 stolen, which is good. And if you are suspicious of anyone, please phone 000 immediately. Don't wait until you tell your friends when they get home tonight, whatever it is. Now, here's some questions. Did you know this, Peter? Each year, 90 million chocolate bunnies are made. When taking a bite into the chocolate bunny, 76% of the people prefer to bite off the ears first.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
I'm in there.
And do you know why it is?
No.
The chocolate's always thicker up the ears.
Okay.
80% of parents carry on the tradition of Easter Bunny being preparing a surprise basket filled with goodies for their children. 90% of adults hope for their own Easter treats.
True.
And then it goes on, solid chocolate bunnies are favoured first, followed by hollow chocolate bunnies filled with marshmallow filled bunnies, and then the other Easter chocolates. And this is a test. Did you know that in 2016, the Montague Bridge, which I think's in North Melbourne,
Montague Bridge.
where all the trucks get stuck underneath it.
Oh, that one. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
It had 20 hits in 2016. There's a bit of computer jargon for you. That's a record. It's on top.
Well done.
Peter, before I close, some important numbers to let you know, particularly Crime Stoppers, 1800 333 000, Neighbourhood Watch, 0418 596 831. And if anybody needs to contact Box Hill Police Station, 8892 3385, and Forest Hill is 8847 3600. And that number I gave you for Box Hill, in fact, is the community register. Can I change that?
But that's also a good number to have.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Peter. Hope you have enjoyed Easter and enjoy the rest that's left. Thank goodness you and I are not on the roads travelling home tonight.
You've got that right.
I will see you Monday the 15th. And talking about the roads, I heard on the radio Monday that there was a traffic jam from Melton to Bacchus Marsh. People going out of Melbourne on Friday morning. There's an overhead bridge that they're upgrading at Bacchus Marsh, and there was something like a 22-kilometre traffic jam Friday morning. Wouldn't you think about coming home again?
Oh, that'll be a lot of fun for somebody. I'm glad it's not you or me.
No, that's... well, when we reach our age, we don't go away in public holidays.
No, you've got that right. Thank you, Ray. As always, lovely talking to you. Lovely hearing from you and all the news about Neighbourhood Watch. And you're right, I'll look forward to catching up on Monday, the 15th of next month. Thanks, Ray. Have a good one.
Thank you, Peter.
Cheers, mate. 16 minutes. No, make that 15 minutes to 10 o'clock. Monday breakfast, 94.1. This is Whitney Houston and All at Once.